Hello. Right now, I'm just going to make a simple espresso. A simple espresso. Okay, with this espresso machine, I've got to fill this uh, reservoir up. What we're going to do is we're going to make two, not a double espresso, but two single espressos for 1 cup. For one regular size cup. Because see, I don't have espresso cup size cups. So you got in this on this cup you got 2 parts and 4 parts. Okay, this would be 1 espresso, 2 espressos, all the way up to 4 espressos. Okay, I guess you guess on the third, wherever you want to stop at. But what we're going to do is we're going to do a double espresso and put it in 1 cup. And what that is all the way up to the top of, you see this silver thing? That's water all the way up to the top of that band. Do not put water above that band though. Okay? Now I have used tap water rather than bottled water, but they've added some chlorine to our city water here, and I'm gonna. All right, and then just put the water in the reservoir, and so it's got a little bit of a bitter taste to it. So I'm using bottled water that's already been filtered and stuff. Okay, and then go ahead and cap your put the cap back on, make sure it's tight. Okay, we're making a simple espresso. We're not going to put any cream or anything in it. Okay, go ahead and put the lid back on this already so you don't forget. Okay, I don't see how you're going to. How you would forget, but you could. Okay, now let's come over to the counter because we have got to grind some coffee. All right. There we go. There you go. There's the coffee grinder. This is a portable coffee grinder, and it's about. I like those better than the other kind of coffee grinders because this is more portable. Now you've got to be a little bit more conscious uh, with the grind on these, but you know, if you want to fine grind, I'm going to show you how to do that. Because you do want to fine grind on your coffee bean. And these are espresso beans. See how dark and rich they are? That's an espresso bean. And what I do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 scoops. 6 scoops of espresso beans. Espresso beans, see? Okay. And then put the cap on it. And in order to get the fine grind that I like, I count to 12. Make sure this is lined up with the switch. So you can put it on here, and now count out to 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then turn it upside down and pound it so you can get some of that coffee, some of the coffee chunks ground up some more, and count to 12 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Now what I like to do is I like to take and put my grounded coffee beans in a container. Just turn your coffee grinder upside down, pull the cap off, pour the ground coffee inside here. And see, I already have had another scoop in there. That's for ground coffee. I make sure I don't get those scoops messed up. I don't think it would hurt anything to have ground coffee mixed in with my beans, but I'm just picky that way. Okay, and then empty out your grinder inside the plastic container. Okay. And then what you do is you go back to your espresso maker, and you pull this out, okay, by giving it a swift turn, just an easy turn to the left, okay? And then inside this is a basket. Okay, now there's 2 and 4. Okay, look. 2 and 4. You want to fill the coffee up to the 4 mark. The ground coffee. Okay, let me bring you back over here. Okay, now what I'm going to do is, okay, I'm going to fill this with the ground coffee. And what you do is you take a tamper, okay, and you tamp that down, put a little pressure on it, not a whole heck of a lot, but a little bit, and then give it a twist back and forth, and then do it again. And you're going to fill this up until you get up to that 4 cup mark. And make sure you don't have any coffee grounds on the lip, because that can jam up your espresso maker. All right, just put some more coffee in it, and you do the tamping again. Put some pressure on it and turn. Make sure it goes up to that 4 mark, okay? up to that 4 mark. Okay, now what you do is you put the basket back into this. Let me take back over to the pot and the coffee maker. There it is. And scoot you a little closer. All right. And you put your, go ahead and put your basket underneath. What you do is you put it to the left. You'll feel notches under here. What you do is you take it till it put your arm of your holder, basket holder, towards the left, and you give it a right until it locks into place. Okay, and it should be sticking straight out. And take your little espresso cup and you put it under here, and go ahead and plug in your. Now I'll show you something real quick. Here, I don't know how good you can see that. Okay, you can see it now. Here is your switch. Okay, it's a turn knob. When you turn it this way, okay, the light will come on, but what you're going to do is you're going to get steam when you want to make an a cappuccino or a latte or something, so you can steam your milk, or a breve, steam your cream. Okay, or your half and half. Okay, so, but I am making a simple espresso, so I'm going to turn it down on brew. On brew. What's going to happen is that water is going to steam up. That water is going to steam up, and it's going to fill this pot up to the brim here, up to this silver rim. And it's going to make a really good espresso. As a matter of fact, it's going to make two espressos. But I'm going to put 2 espressos in 1 cup. This cup right here. That might look too big for you because the camera's zoomed. But that's just a normal cup of coffee, normal sized cup of coffee. Okay, here it goes. Okay, you hear how that's starting to rumble, and you want that. This is a Mr. Coffee espresso, by the way, and it works really well. The espresso beans I'm using, espresso roasted beans, come from Starbucks. And I keep them in a jar like this. Like this, see? And then I have a separate scoop. You see, there is no grounds in that. I can turn that upside down and no grounds will come out. And see, I can scoop them up, put them in the grinder, and grind them up. Now, the grinder I'm using is a Black & Decker coffee grinder. And it's a portable one. You just saw it. Here comes your espresso. Look, there's one espresso right there. But like I said, I don't have an espresso sized cup. This is the size cup we're going to put it in. So instead of we're not going to have a double. I'm not going to have a double espresso. I'm going to have two espressos in one cup. And that is 4 parts water to 4 parts ground coffee. Or, if you prefer like me, an espresso roast coffee. You see how it's foamed up right there? Yeah, you want that. Here, let me see if I can put you a little closer. Let's see. Okay, there we go. See that coffee inside there? Let's see, let me. Okay, and what's going to happen is that's going to fill up to 4. Now see, if I was doing a breve, making a breve or a latte or cappuccino or something, I would put cream or milk in something, and I would use this. You know, I would turn this all the way over on steam to steam the milk or the espresso. I'm sorry, the milk or the half and half or whatever. I'm having a breve, latte, cappuccino, and then I would turn it to the brew again. So this would brew me up another espresso. Now see how that's steaming up? Yeah, don't let that scare you. Don't let that scare you. It's supposed to do that. It's supposed to do that. That means we're just about ready for an espresso. All right. It is done, my friends. So what you do is you go ahead and turn your knob to off until this. Okay, I'll show you. You see, when you turn your knob on, that orange light comes on. When you turn it off, it goes off. But despite that, you still want to unplug your machine. Okay? And as soon as this idle arm and your basket carrier and your basket gets cool enough, you're going to want to empty that so the coffee won't go bad on you. Okay, now let me back you up a little bit. And now watch this. That, my friends, is 2 espressos in 1 cup. Oh yeah, that's it. That hits the spot. Well, y'all have a good one now. Bye, y'all. Oh yeah, come on up to Coffee Pals. See ya.